Somebody help! I'm getting ticked off. The house isn't selling. What am I going to do about that? Stay tuned. We're going to talk about that from an agent perspective, from a potential homeowner seller perspective. Welcome to Real Estate Fanatics. Thanks for joining us today on today's episode. We are going to really dig a little deeper into that. What can you expect your agent to do? If you're an agent, what should you expect to do? If you're for sale by owner, what does that kind of look like? Things of that nature. So if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to our channel down below. Hit me on my Calendly link if you're a real estate agent or a buyer seller that wants to talk a little bit more about real estate. Happy to get you on my calendar and find some available times for that. And also, don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button if you find value in this video. At the end, we always stick around and put comments in, and we'll send you over any of our resources that we have, marketing packages, you name it. Feel free to put some comments in there and we'll get back out to you with any of that information. So what are we doing here? Let's talk about a few different things. If you are a particular client and you are, or just a seller, let's just say, right, and you are for sale by owning it, I think that's fine. That's an option for you, right? However, a lot of times your house isn't selling is because what we see with for sale by owners is, do they have accurate comps? A lot of times for sale by owners use their emotions to determine what the value of their house is. They don't have that neutral party and they're challenging them on, here's the comps, not this make-believe price that you think it's worth. It's really what is the market and what's an appraiser going to be willing to do. Second thing we see on for sale by owners, if you're struggling with it, is usually lack of marketing, lack of advertising, lack of ability to get your message out or your product out to the consumer. You just don't have the tools that a real estate agent does. So anyways, those may be some things you want to look at, run some open houses, do some things like that. However, at some juncture, you may desire, if your house isn't moving, to contact and solicit the services of a real estate agent. If you're a client using a real estate agent and your house is not moving, I would always look at, are you having good communications from your real estate agent? Are they providing you data reports, or are they just listing your property and not following up with you? Right? We see that a lot of times, not a lot, but we do see that happen on occasion, right? So a lot of times once that paper is signed, sometimes, I should correct my phraseology, there's no communication back from that realtor. They're just like, hey, we'll call you as soon as we get a contract. I'm not into that. Like, I think your realtor should be looking at the analysis, we're looking at your neighborhood weekly, if not every couple weeks, somewhere in that neighborhood. They should be seeing if new houses are coming on the market. They should be really looking at the activity that's going on in showings, no showings, right? Those type of things is all stuff that should be data driven to have conversations with you, not just letting it sit there and then going, I think we need to drop price. Well, if we need to drop price, you need to explain to me why and how you came to that conclusion. That's where my position would be on it. Let's move to the third part. If I'm a real estate agent, here's what I'm doing is exactly what I just told you the client should be expecting of you. I'm looking at, did any other markets come on or houses come on the market in that subject area? Because that could drive the price down a little bit, and there could be a flock of people going to that property. I am also looking at how many showings are happening in the area on other properties that are similar to that, so I can match that to what my client is seeing as far as showings go for them. I'm obviously looking at condition. We should have been looking at that from the get-go. You know, I'm looking at list price, of course, and location. Of course, we should be looking at that from the beginning as well. So for me, it's all about always watching the market and staying in tune with it and seeing what's going on in the area. For us, it could be like, you know, with this market that had shifted back in second quarter, let's just say 2022, if you had god-awful paint colors and you had trashed carpet and things like that, sellers weren't as willing to do that, right? So we need to start looking back into those things and go, does your house have cat pee smell in it? We got to fix that now. We can't just let that slide. You know, do you have a lot of damage in your house? Do you have a lot of cosmetic things that need to be fixed up? Those are all things that really are going to have to be addressed in the market that we're in. So hopefully you're getting those feedbacks by the buyers coming in. A couple of other things to look at is, if you didn't get much activity in the first couple weeks of having your house listed, it might indicate location, condition, or more than likely to have a price issue. Those are all things that a realtor really should have data-driven evidence to suggest what's going on, not just I don't know what's going on, right? That's not helpful. If you're a realtor, make sure that you're getting good, hard evidence and facts and data that can support your position. I find your clients respect that much more than, you know, I don't know what's going on, let's just drop price. Well, why are we dropping price? Well, just because it's not selling, so we got to drop price. I don't think that cuts it in my world. So anyways, hopefully that was helpful for everybody, clients, sellers, real estate agents, so on and so forth. So if you found some video in that value in that video, hit me on my Calendly link down here. Please subscribe to our channel and like our video. And again, if you want to put some comments down below, we'll be happy to send you any of the resources that we have. If you're a consumer, we have our marketing packages. We'd be happy to share with you our checklist. If you're a real estate agent, always happy to share with you any of our systems, checklists, processes, anything you want, right? We've got it for you. Thanks.